Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Class, today we are going to discuss about the relationship of the biology to other sciences. Basically, to expand this thing, it is actually cannot be defined because you have read that biology is the study of the living organisms. Okay? But the biology have also relation with the other branches of the science like chemistry, physics, and then mathematics, economics, geography. So the biology have the relation. So to study some of these relation, like the relationship between the biology and the other sciences, is known as the interdisciplinary sciences. So first you should know the definition of what interdisciplinary sciences. Disciplinary sciences. What is that interdisciplinary sciences? It is like that, beta, कि the relationship between the different branches of the science is known as the interdisciplinary sciences. Let me to give you, let first understand that word. What it actually means, the interdisciplinary? The interdisciplinary means that the different sciences have the relation with each other. The branches of different science have the relation with each other is known as the interdisciplinary sciences. Just like that, listen to me very carefully. Let's suppose that if I'm going to discuss about the movement, like human is moving, like or movement, okay? Like if I'm going to discuss about the or movement. So what is that? Or movement, like we are moving. And the movement is also discussed. This is the like human movement. Obviously it will discuss in the biology because human is a living organism. But the movement is also discussed in the physics. And in physics it is known as a law of motion. So what is like that? Okay, here the human is moving and here the physics used to call the movement the law of the motion. So these both are having the same principle. These both are interrelating with each other. Like to explain the human movement, we will explain the law of the motion from the physics. So the both different branches of the sciences have the relation with each other, and that is known as the interdisciplinary sciences. Similarly, beta, let me to give you the example of let's suppose that you are liver might you have learned the liver that is the instrument, or the you can say that is a machine which used to hold the, which is carrying the heavy objects. Okay, so similarly the principle of the liver is used to discuss in the physics, and here the liver is totally similar to movement or of all limbs. Limbs means beta your hands and the legs. The way you are, when your hands are acting as your arms are acting as a lever when you are carrying some heavy object. ठीक है, यानी कि जैसे आप लोगों ने अभी अपनी बाजू को ऐसे किया. This is the principle of the liver. This is the principle of liver. So here it is also actually having the relation with the physics. So that's why such examples used to discuss in the interdisciplinary sciences. So we are going to discuss the branches of the interdisciplinary sciences. Then it is a biophysics. The one is the biophysics. What is the biophysics? That it deals with the study of the principle of the physics which are applicable to the biology. Means those laws of the physics, those laws of physics that which we can use in biology, which we can use, which we can apply in biology, just like that law of the motion. Okay? So such kind of the laws will study under the heading of the biophysics, and I have given you a very good example, the way the humans are moving, the liver and the limbs. Clear to you? So those laws of the physics which are applicable in the biology is known as the biophysics. Now let's see the biology and chemistry. That will be known as a biochemistry. So beta, you know very well that the chemistry is the study of the chemicals. So obviously there are the chemicals that are present in the living organism. So to study such kind of the chemicals which are present in the living organism will known as a biochemistry. Similarly, beta, let's see that you know that or cell membrane, like you can say that let's suppose we are taking the food. We are taking the food and food contains sugar, it contains protein, it contains fats, it contains lipids. So sugar formula is C6H12, C12H24O11. So this is the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. This is a chemical, this is the chemistry. So chemistry is also having the relation with it. So in that case with biology, the law of the chemistry which is applicable to the biology is known as a biochemistry. So you can say that it deals with the study of the chemistry of different compounds and the process occurring in the living organism. So whatever the processes are there, whatever the things are actually occurring in the living organism will come under the heading of the biochemistry. So beta, in short, we can say that biochemistry, it deals with the study of the chemistry of different compound and the process that occurs in the living organism. So you can say like your metabolism, like you are taking something the way I have told you, food, and this is something which is need to digest. Okay, so obviously this will involve the chemistry. This will involve the reactions. Similarly, let's see the next one, and that is the biometry, or you can also call it biomathematics. So biomathematics includes the biology and the mathematics. Mean that better now let me tell you, give me a good example in which you are adding the biology as well as the mathematics. Actually, it is dealing with the study of the biological process using mathematical techniques and tools. Okay, like we are using the calculator. Okay, so calculator is a mathematical instrument. We are using, let's suppose, computer calculation app. So this is also a mathematical app. So what is, let's suppose, let me tell you a good example of the biomathematics. It is like to measure the COVID-19 perpetuation, like how much COVID-19 has been spread. So obviously कैसे आप करेंगे? You are going to add some kind of the mathematical tool. A mathematical tool को add करेंगे, let's suppose calculator. So this is basically the biomathematics or biometry. Similarly, beta, there are also some rules which you can also apply. You can, like, you are summarizing the data. आप लोग data को भी summarize कर रहे होते हो, ठीक है? Let's suppose you are also summarizing the some kind of the data. आपने कोई information ली. Let's suppose के information just like that के polio is the biological things, और जो polio का data आप collect कर रहे हो, that is biomathematics. Similarly, बेटा, you have seen, कभी आप लोगों ने अपने ब्लड टेस्ट करवाए हो, you used to see कि RBCs का आपको नंबर बताया जा रहा था, कितने नंबर है आपके अंदर, कितना खून है, आपको वाइट ब्लड सेल्स का नंबर बताया जा रहा था, RBCs, हाउ मच हीमोग्लोबिन इज देयर इन द RBCs. आप लोग कभी अपनी ब्लड रिपोर्ट या अपने पेरेंट्स की ब्लड रिपोर्ट देखें, you will see the numerical values. So what is this? This is biometric. Now let's see the biogeography. वैसे geography जो है, like this is a social studies or like this study ना. So what is that geography? Geography तो पहले आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि what is the geography? That is that the geography relevant to the world. ठीक है? So what is the biogeography? It is very beautiful branch in which we used to study कि where or organisms used to exist, like living organisms. Why, like, let's suppose beta, why it is like that कि polar bears used to live in the polar areas, है ना? ऐसे ही होता है ना, polar bears जो है वो polar areas में होते हैं. Similarly, the mosquitoes used to live in the dirty place. जैसे कि बेटा, what is the geography? The geography is that it is dealing with the study of the occurrence and distribution of the different species of the living organism in different geographical region of the world. Like how these all organisms have been distribute themselves into the different area of the world. Like why it is always like that case snakes are, why it is said that snakes are under the soil, yeah, anacondas are in the water. So this is better the different, you can say that different things are there, the different distribution of the living organisms are there in this world. So to study these geographical distributions कि कैसे सारे organism दुनिया के मतलब दुनिया में फैले हुए हैं, कैसे ये distribute हुए हैं. Let's suppose बेटा, you can say that we know that there were the dinosaurs, जबकि वो तो 3-4 हज़ार साल पहले आए थे ना. हमें कैसे पता चला कि डायनासोर्स थे, और फिर डायनासोर्स जंगल में भी हुआ करते थे, और फिर डायनासोर्स पानी के पास रहा करते थे, पहाड़ों के दरमियान हुआ करते थे. How we came to know? We actually get their fossils there. That's why I'm saying that this is known as a biogeography. So it applies the knowledge of the characteristics of the particular geography region to determine the characteristics of the living organism found. Like हमें living organisms के characteristics से पता चलेगा, characteristics से पता चलेगा कि वो कहाँ रहता है. Let's suppose आपको हमेशा पता चलेगा कि the mosquitoes always used to found in the dirty place, तो आपको पता चलेगा कि भाई वो dirty place में रहता है, so you will always find the mosquito there. The next and the most important thing is the bioeconomics. and this is the last one, and it is a very much important. Economics is relevant to the earning money. So beta, let's suppose you are making any kind of the drug, कोई medicine बनाई. What is this? This is the biology. अब इस drug से कितना पैसा मिल रहा है वो economics में आ जाएगा. So this is like how much money you are going to get from this drug. This will come, उसकी calculation करना, that will come under the heading of the bioeconomics. Like let's suppose how much loss you are going to have due to this drug, yeah, how much profit you are going to get from this drug. So this would come under the heading like आपको कितनी price मिलेगी, how much price we need to make this drug, हमें कितना पैसा चाहिए इस drug को बनाने के लिए, ठीक है, and what will be the calculating, like what would be the advantage, loss or profit. So this all will come under the heading of the bioeconomics. So you can see that beta, if you are going to look at their book, so you can see that this is the biology and these are the other sciences, like chemistry is the branch of science, economics is the branch of science, mathematics is the branch of science, physics is the branch of science, and geography. Now you can see that when chemistry relates with the bio, it becomes biochemistry. When economics deals with the biology, it becomes bioeconomics. When maths deals with the biology, it becomes biometric. When physics deals with the biology, it becomes biophysics. When geography deals with the biology, it becomes geography. Example of biochemistry is photosynthesis and respiration. Economics का how much loss or the benefit we are going to get. Biometrics, the data analysis, like how and to analyzing the data कि COVID-19 कितना फैल गया, diarrhea कितना फैल गया, dengue, malaria, these all things. Then the physics, you know very well, the movement, law of the motion, how we are moving, what is the effect of the gravity on the moving, like the limbs, using your hands and the arms, these all will come under this heading. And geography, that how the organism has been distributed. This is very much important topic beta, and you have to learn it by your heart. Listen the video again and again and again and again until unless you're not going to get it. ठीक है? So that's why I don't want anybody क्योंकि क्लास में मुझसे पूछे कि मैम मुझे समझ नहीं आया, हर चीज़ एक्सप्लेन कर दी गई है. It is depending upon you that how much effort you are going to do. So write the question. Define interdisciplinary sciences. This whole is the answer of the interdisciplinary sciences. As well as you have to write the definition of the interdisciplinary sciences. यहाँ पे आप लिखेंगे definition. The relation between different branches of science. Branches of science is known as interdisciplinary sciences. So this, after writing this whole is the answer of the question that what is interdisciplinary sciences. Next is beta, mention the, if the question comes कि write a note on the interdisciplinary sciences, you have to write from here to here. Right now what you have to do, define biophysics, define biochemistry, define biometric, define biogeography, define bioeconomics, and answer is obviously a complete. No, not even a single line is skipped. Not even the single line is skipped. You have to do each and every point. Clear? And this is a diagram, very much important. So the question is, draw a diagram representing the relationship of the biology with other sciences. Okay? Thank you so much, beta. Work hard. Allah Hafiz. Stay blessed.